Hello, welcome back to Walking with Pants. I'm going to say this right now, quickly to get us away. The last episode that I recorded, gone. I got rid of it because it was that boring. I didn't talk about anything, and I don't want to bore you guys, so I didn't walk too far. I only walked about another, say, 1,000 blocks. But I want to get this started with I did not expect even getting 10 views on a video, let alone 30. And right now, that's small, and to anyone, that's really small. But I do appreciate it, and I'm glad some people could join me on this journey. And to let you know, I don't really plan stuff. Like I tried last time. I brought up a topic and had nothing to really say. So after I was just yapping and saying things, it didn't go too well. So, sorry for the lag. Things are just it's just boring. I couldn't really bring stuff up. I try to be more excited now. Like it's really late. It is 11:40 in the morning, and I want to record this because I've been delaying it for a while. The last one I tried editing, got rid of it. I was like, nope, I can't do it. It was that boring, and I'm sorry. That's all I can really say. Now, what do I want to talk about today? I have no clue. I'll bring it up later. But right now, that's if you see a title, I've already figured it out afterwards. So right now, I gotta think. Really bad planning. But I would like to ask you, the viewer, to like and subscribe and whatever. If you're on TikTok, hi. I do upload these on TikTok. I try to. Because I want to at least reach a bigger audience, hopefully. And TikTok has way more, possibilities for things to go trending compared to YouTube. But I do want to at least have some content. But let me think. I just gotta think for a bit. The episode I talked about before was something about change, and it got really boring and more sad and not so much. I left a lot of parts to silence. I recorded that. Mind you, that whole video I recorded before, 40 minutes. It was 40 minutes, right? Sounds like, oh, that's a lot. And I cut it down to 27 because of so much silence. So much times I didn't plan anything and just kept talking or said nothing. No, I'm not gonna bore you by constantly complaining about my last episode. That's completely lost media now. But this is the real episode 2. Now, let me think. I gotta think. Let me cook. Let me just get some out of the mind. Let's talk about going somewhere. This is gonna be it. That's the topic. Going somewhere. Let's try to be a little inspirational but more fun. Let's do that. Where do I want to go when I grow up? And to a lot of people, you, the viewer, ask yourself right now, where do you want to go in the future? Do you want to be a doctor? Do you want to live with like a family? Do you want to have kids? Like what is your whole plan? Me? I want to explore. I want to travel. And this is very ironic for what I'm doing right now is walking around, exploring, trying to like disturb anything nature blocks. But I want to do that in real life really. Walk around. And here I am sitting on my computer, talking to you like I'm gonna do that. And with my queso looking body, my lord, I don't think it's ever gonna happen. But that's my dream. I want to go somewhere. I want to go to places. I want to explore. I want to see different things. Life is so boring when you stay somewhere all the time, every day. But if you go places, you could find new things. I want you, as the person watching this, find things in yourself. Don't just sit away and do nothing. I know you don't like it. I know it gets really boring. We all know. We all experience that same amount of boredom all the time, doing the same thing, going to school or whatever it is. We have that very bored feeling. I'm depressed half the time. I'm not gonna say like my life sucks. It's not that it sucks. It's just very boring, honestly. Not much to do. I gotta look for a new job. The one I went to, things didn't work out. Not that literally I did a bad job or anything. It's just things ain't right. Things ain't going on. There. Wait a minute. Did I not make a shield? I don't gotta worry. Just nah. I'll win. Don't worry, guys. Don't worry. That's a spawner. Never mind. Worry about me. Just worry about me. As I was saying. Um. Ow. I want you to find more things about yourself. I don't want to be too inspirational and be like, find yourself, do this in your future. I want you to really know what you're gonna do in like, say, 5 years. Plan. I plan on just entertainment. I want to do that. And if I'm going to travel, might as well do it on the road. Bring in the computer with me. Do all that stuff and have a great time. Have people, I enjoy that you listen. That's what makes me glad. If you're actually sitting there. And as proof from last video, I did not expect to get even 10 views because it's small. I got 7 subscribers. To anyone that's big, see big YouTubers, this is the beginning. Beginning is going to be slow. And it goes for everything, actually. It's going to be very slow unless you're very lucky. Luck is a factor in a lot of things in life, and I would believe that is very true. You're not always going to get a huge upbringing like some huge YouTubers or streamers. They worked for what they got. In many small ways, they did work for it. I am going to continue to work towards my dream of just doing things, you know, trying to entertain you and just talk. Right now, I'm just a yapper, so it's not as much as it is really anything, you know. And I'm losing my train of thought because right now is, if you're watching, a little focus. Actually, this is not that good, honestly. I've been to these jungle things a lot of times, and the loot there is kind of iffy. Let's just skip that. But I do believe you gotta try things. I am afraid. Absolutely afraid of, like, what's the word? Missing out or just interacting. If you meet me, and I will have in the description a Discord server and all that stuff. Meet me, my friends, anyone. Whatever you can do. I will talk, trust me. But in person, I'm afraid because I don't like how I look. I don't like how I'm portrayed. It's just, I think a lot of people have the same thing. You don't like yourself for some reason. I was bullied for looking not weird, but I wouldn't say I am a beautiful guy. No. I'm mediocre, is what you'll say. Not anything too extraordinary. I'm a big dude, 235 pounds, 6-foot guy with a voice that, as much as I appreciate the compliments, I get that a lot. Like, oh, your voice sounds so nice. You sound like, let's say, I get the narrator. I get Markiplier and Swagger Souls, or the two things, because my accent a little bit. I'm from New York, all right? Don't confuse me for anyone else. But you have like parts of you like, and your parts you don't like. And I think later on I'm gonna like myself a little bit more once I have things I enjoy. And this right here, I'm enjoying. I just talk to you. You could just listen to me. Watch me play Minecraft. Why Minecraft, you may ask? And if you don't play, I don't know what to say. It's a pretty fun game. Just to even watch, it's nice. But I'm only here just to, yeah. It's something that gets my mind so not like, do nothing. Like, oh, this is really boring. I don't know what to talk about. I only just sit in there and not doing stuff, you know. And I know I'm just rambling on about whatever. But I hope you know what I mean. Gives my mind something to do and actually have a video format of me just walking. I'll have captions. I gotta fix it, obviously, because the last video I did was not TikTok friendly or anything like that. That's for later. I'm gonna upload this to YouTube first. TikTok's gonna get a day behind and all that jazz. Back to topic. Back on topic. Sorry for stuttering. Change or discovering yourself. Blah blah blah. We know. I don't want to. You know I don't like that. I don't like being generic. But what do you want to do? I don't know before myself fully. I know dang well you don't know either. If you're a kid, I don't want to make this for kids, right? I don't want to make this for adults. I don't want to make this for anyone. I want to make this for literally anyone, any age. If you're young, let's say anyone watching this under 13 or is 13, I don't care what you say and how we all felt. Every single one of us, I know you probably heard this, thought we had things kind of figured out. Like, oh, I know what I like. We don't. I didn't. No one I ever knew at that age knew. We're all still finding stuff about ourselves. Still, to any age, someone who's watching this, you're in your 20s, right? If you're in your 20s, you know you don't have everything figured out, right? Not anything, but I'm saying everything that's not figured out. It's just life. Not saying it's all that complicated, but you find new things all the time. And I might get my butt handed to me because I see a lot of red up there. Is it just cave? Okay, sorry, I was just, Minecraft stuff. But I myself, I'm 19. I do not have everything completely on the thick side, or what's it called? Figured out. Anyone that's 18 my age, 16 and above, things are getting started, I myself I completely thought at 16, I'm done. I figured it. I know what I wanted to do. And halfway I did. I wanted to go in technology. I wanted to do all these things and computer. And I'm still very interested in computers, but knowing how things are and how to do it and how complicated things can be. Problem solving is not my thing because I am very stupid. I know I am. I'm very dumb. But trying to solve stuff is hard for me because the fear of failure constantly, like, I'm gonna mess up. I'm gonna disappoint. I'm not gonna be the best. I want to be the best. That's the problem with me. I want to be the best at whatever I do. I'm never, and I don't think ever, to be the best at this. At talking and yapping and doing all that stuff. But I do believe that you gotta see things in yourself to be better. Now, let me try and make this more entertaining, doing all this inspirational stuff is boring me out. And I'm sorry if you enjoy it, and it's just how I feel. It's just like, yapping a little too much. I'm just gonna talk a little part. Just go off a little part of this. Myself. Just talk about me for a little quick. So you get to at least know me. I was a dumb kid. Absolutely stupid. I'm not gonna... Anyone that probably knew my squirrel... See? Right there already says it. That I'm really dumb. I couldn't even pronounce school. I said squirrel. But anyways, I'm only saying this because I don't give up, honestly. Like, things may have been absolutely horrible as a kid, and I felt completely dumb, right? Sorry, what is this? How does this work? Sorry. But it takes learning to really get to be, like, know life fully. And I'm not saying, like, you gotta constantly learn. You're always learning. Always, every single day, you're learning something new. Minuscule as it is, and like how small, you're always learning. I did not think I was learning. My mom has called me on this a lot of times, and I hate that she does, but it's really true. That I don't like to be, like, taught. I don't like to feel dumb. You don't want to feel dumb all the time, because when I was a kid, that's how I felt. I felt like I was always dumb and being a nuisance and idiot because I gotta entertain everyone, because I didn't feel like at home. I don't want to say my parents were like complete horrible people, like evil. I'm just saying they did their best, and I'm not gonna blame them for anything. Every parent messes up, some worse than others. If your parents are really bad, I hope at least at some point, not like fully forgive them. I know there's some parents out there that are completely evil, that deserve all the hate that they've gotten, and the scale of it. But it's just, I really did not like being told, like, I'm dumb. And I didn't accept it. I would be a class clown, just trying to, push away that way of me. Like, yeah, I know I'm dumb at this point. Let me just be the funniest one. Let me just be the nicest, or trying to be, and all that. Where did it end up? Where did I end up? I passed school by cheating. I got really high grades in a lot of things. Only things that were, let's say, easy. I found things easy. Math and stuff. Some things can come natural to you. And that was something that was pretty easy to me. But things like public speaking or like things like that, it's fun. Things I found fun, I just kept going with because to me, sorry, what is this? Let me just check one thing real quick. Okay, I can't do anything here. Doesn't matter. Back to what I was saying. You find things easy, and don't be like me and always stick to it. That honestly affected me. Of always picking the easy option out. And I think it's kind of obvious. You don't want to pick the easy way out all the time because that creates weak. And look at me. Weak. Emotionally. Doesn't mean I'm physically, because I'm a large, big male, and I'm very strong, I promise. But emotionally, it can be very stressful, I would say, and has affected me, and maybe you, where you bottle things up, especially for guys. We bottle things up all the time. And I know every guy out there, you bottle stuff up, young and old. You get better when you're older, but you got to learn sort of like teens not to do it as much because whew, that hurts. It really does. You get that one day where you just let it all out. I don't want that to happen to anyone, for any reason because you gotta find things about yourself, and even emotionally, you gotta break down once in a while. It may sound bad, but you do. You really have to like have that one day that changes you for like not for the better. You have the days that go for the worst, and yes, been there, done that, got the promotion. Some days are just really bad, and you really don't feel like having that much, like stress all the time. So, I'm gonna ask it now after talking and really saying all that, just to get more about myself, how I feel. How does it make you feel? You know, what after what I said and things. I don't know if people already told you this all the time. And one thing that I can say is one of my toxic traits is I just all the time. I really feel bad after I even think about it. It's the I know kind of like feeling like, okay, I know, you don't have to keep repeating it because, yes, it gets annoying. It does, but sometimes you do gotta hear it. I mean, I don't remember his name, but I had a substitute at my school one time who just talked about things that I knew about. I'm like, okay, I know, I know. But like, he said something about being the same way, about he knew, and acting like, because people tell things, stories, repeat in history, all that, that it gets annoying, but sometimes you gotta take things at a different perspective, how other people portray it, like how he says it. It may not be the way you exactly were told. You want to ask questions, is what I'm saying. Ask it. Ask away and be like, what do you mean? Like, what do you, what's something that bothered you with this thing or something like that? Ask away. I love being asked questions about something I think I know or know about. I don't have to know it exactly, like, pen and paper, fact and fact, but something I'm like willing to share how I feel and stuff like that. Boom, I'll give it to you right then and there. That's all. Just ask away. You don't know everything, even in your 20s, 30s, 50s. I'll even go that far. People in their 50s don't know what's fully done. I would say you only have things figured out at like 100, because if you're like on a nursing home, it's kind of like set in stone. You really can't do much besides explore. Actually, I redact what I just said. I take it back. You can still know, like, experience new things and find things you wish you did before. You don't want to regret. I don't want to regret things I did. I don't want to. We all do. Don't say you don't. You regret things you did as a kid. I still regret and have this guilty feeling of stealing a kid's Lego piece when I was, I think, 5 years old, or a pen. I don't remember. It was like a Lego something, but I felt so much guilt because I didn't even mean to steal it. That's the thing. But I still feel that guilt of me as a kid. Just going to a friend's house. It's my mom's friend's son. We're hanging out. We're playing Legos. We're building. I put one in my pocket for like I don't even know why. I know I didn't mean to steal it, but when I got home, I checked my pocket. I just felt, oh my god, that was his. I just took something of his. Those experiences of like, oh my god, you all have those memories that bring back the even bads and good. Just I feel so bad that I just took something from him. I want life to do that to you, not in a bad way. I don't want to mean like what I mean, but a good way. You know, like damn, I don't want to have this again, and that feeling of missing out. Whoo, yes, that right there is what I kind of mean. I don't want you to miss out. I want you to have that feeling where you regret parts in your life. If things are going good, take my things with a grain of salt, honestly. Be like, yeah, things are pretty good in my life. Yeah. Let it keep going. Let that good stuff come through. Wow. Don't quote me on that right there. I came out a little wrong. Just like that. Wait, whoa, sorry. I've been stuttering. My microphone's a little bit laggy. But you know what I mean. I have no idea how long I've been recording. I'm also, if you somehow made it this far, thank you again. I do want to thank you a lot. And I really want to get to meet you guys. So, yet again, as long YouTubers do, and annoying, please don't skip this. It could be like 5 seconds. Oh my god, sorry. Oh my god, I thought that right there was a spider. I thought that was a giant spider. Oh my god, sorry. Back to the scheduled program. Please follow, subscribe, and all that jazz. Go in the description, follow Discord. If you don't Discord, please get it. I'll be in a call usually with my friends. And another self promo. Sorry, I lied. This is gonna be a little longer. I lied. Sorry again. I have a podcast with my friends. Just gonna put a plug out there, I'll probably put a timestamp. If I don't, then I forgot about this part because I'm probably gonna edit this tomorrow morning. We have a podcast. It is called Syrup, Stars and Stripes. It's on Spotify. It's on YouTube. Recommend checking on both. Just give a little follow and all that. But thank you for listening. I'm not done yet. I promise. I'm not done. I think I'm not done. Let me just check real quick. It's only been 20 minutes. Okay, we're gonna keep going. Try to make this like 30. Right, I'll make this 40 minutes so I could do the editing cutaway, like not pauses. I hate those pauses. I know you do too. That's why I have CapCut Pro to help me. Alright, let's just go back. I think life is okay. I'm about to do some like what's his name from Kung Fu Panda, the turtle. I can't remember. Master Oogway? Yeah. While we do some Master Oogway stuff, hit you with some like real quotes. I actually wrote quotes before. And let me just share one real quick. Let me just find one real fast. Give me a moment. Okay, I'm back. And I got my quote right here on my phone. I wrote this down in 2023 on March. So pushing the year now. Let me just get to a little spot. Check the sun real quick. Alright, I have time to read it. Alright, here we go. In a world where you can read 1,000 books and understand 1,000 poems, what does the greatest work that still remains in this world? This question is for all people like you. It is a challenge for all writers, not simply to find a perfect poem, novel, or an ending to anything. For some, it's just for a story that holds together in the reader's mind, such as you. They must find something that has meaning in their writing, or something to inspire you and leave a lasting impression on them and through their message. No matter what final result it looks like, this is what is meant to be. Oh, sorry, right there. This is what it makes it worthwhile, and what it makes to be alive. Although some parts of that are, I went off a little bit. I corrected my own spelling and grammar of how I wrote back then. That's It's one of my favorite quotes. I wrote that down in like the dead of the morning. Usually is when I write these quotes. Nothing too much, but like what it is life. You don't want to just do things to get people's attention. You don't want just all. You want to do something that's worthwhile. You want something that you're really, truly sorry. That is, what are you? Okay, you're a wolf. Oh, you're a hyena. But you want to do something that actually leaves an impression on someone. You want things to be worthwhile and have an actual purpose, not just some lousy stuff like Coco Melon. Honestly, you know what I mean. Coco Melon is one of those brain rots that just truly rot your brain, not the good ones that are, fun when you're in your bed at like one. Are you kidding me? At like 1 o'clock in the morning, and you're about to find out. Wait a minute, actually, watch this. Watch this. Sorry, watch this. Sorry, god damn it. Haha. Sorry, I was trapped in a little hole, and I don't want to break my rule. But like I said, you want to leave a lasting impression. That's what I do with writing. I used to write. I used to write. I think one of my teachers will be really proud to find that I don't write anymore, obviously, because it gets boring. You know, I don't got things to share with. Don't got people to share it to. But if I do, let's say, get big or something goes on in the future, and I have a chance to, I will obviously write. And I get help. And this is going to be very, I know a lot of people are going to be disappointed to hear before you even thought of it. No, not fully AI. I'm going to just say this. If I'm stumped completely, let's say, like, what should this person do? ChatGPT, honest to God, has helped me with, like, characters. I'm not saying story, I'm saying just characters. I think I get the difference there. I'm like, what character would really help out in a parts like this in this story? Like, hey, make a guy that's like really stupid, but like funny in some way. I'm like, that's great. That's what I need. Something to go, bing, this is an idea, incorporate it. I need something, just ideas, just to face into it. I hope that's not cheating, right? I would assume, I know fully it's in some artists' ways or writers, it's like, hey, why did you use AI? I just need an idea. Usually get inspired by other people, but I don't really talk to other people. I'm off topic already, aren't I? Sorry about quotes. I ramble, but back to it. You know the jazz. Inspire others is what I could really say. Don't just do things to take others like brain and turn it off and have full attention on you just because you want something or money, and actually do something with it. Give your ideas actual. Sorry, that was a little creepy. I did not know what that was. Have brain juice and stuff. There it is. Just put some brain juice into it, not just put brain juice. I can't think of another word or like another part. That's all. Quote me. Just put some brain juice into it. That's all. Now, what is another thing I should talk about after I get past this very annoying biome? I am so sorry. A marsh? Who whose idea was this? Whose idea was to put a marsh? I mean, okay, it looks cool, but why? It's just so much water randomly. Hello? What is this? Is that a witch's hut? In a man, I'll beat yo. Sorry, just don't wanna. Yeah, I can't. I can't say anything. Sorry, parents, if you're watching with someone or older people with kids. I don't know. That's not gonna happen. Why am I saying that? That's not gonna happen. I always plan. Honestly, let's just talk about another thing. I always plan for the future, good or bad. I always plan for it. Say like a scenario, not famous or something like that happens. Oh lord, I would hate it. Why would I hate being famous, you may ask? I hate the cancel culture, I'll say, or like stuff like that. A lot of people, you're proven guilty before innocent, which is like a sucky thing, honestly. And I do it myself. Like celebrities, holy moly, you see the drama, you immediately go into the like, ooh, spill more tea, mind you. I want to hear more about this. Sorry, I thought that frog was a. But honestly, like, I don't want fame because I don't like conflict and it's annoying. So like I can't. It's like no, I don't care enough to want things like that, conflict and all that jazz, you know. And yes, viewer, I am getting off topic. I know. I'm very bad at staying on it. I hope this rambling at least fills some void. That's what I plan on, actually, is just to fill some void of me being so silent. But thank you for listening, honestly. Ooh, a waypoint. Yay! Take something out of this, is what I want. There it is. Sorry, my brain finally clicked in. Take something out of this. That's my whole dream, really. To inspire. My favorite ever comedian and writer, actor, I don't know if he wrote for anything, Robin Williams. I take a lot from him. Just more or less like inspiration wise. Just amazing. He made so many people happy. Problem is, he's like me, just can't make himself happy. What are these RGBD something, RGB crystals doing here? It's really cool though. They're really shiny. There's really nothing else I could really say. Just I want you to take something out of this. Appropriate. Share with your friends. Plug again. Share with your friends, please. Thank you. Bye bye. But yeah, I might end this here. I mean, just think of a place. Honestly, I need a chord because I'm not trying to end at any uneven numbers. I need this to be even. Honestly, that's all I want. This is a really cool tree. Somehow this is a tree. And what? Okay. This is beautiful. Let me just. Hold on. Never mind. I mean, hold on. Let's just back that up so you don't see it. Huh? This is cool, right? I like that. All right, back on track. I will be ending this once I reach. I'm gonna say 17,500 blocks. But if it feels too bland at that point, we're going further. We're going for the moon. Oh, hold on. That's water, right? Okay. Sorry. And then those even numbers. At this point, the episode's kind of ended, and I'm only just going into the journey. If you like to stick around, you're gonna hear a lot of me do some yappy. You say on your YouTube sidebar or TikTok. I wonder actually about the TikTok though. If you're watching this TikTok, wow, I made this 10 minutes. I had to keep clipping this part out. I'll make it 10 minutes. It's I did not think anyone would ever watch. I have 4 views and 0 what's it called, like 0 minutes on like staying. So I don't really know if the TikTok's good to do anything, but perfectly fine with it. I want people to clip it, or it's not a thing. I don't want people to clip things out of context. Well, sorry, but some things get clipped out of context. And I'm like, oh no, I could say some really sus things, and I don't want that. Wait a minute. I just realized. Will I be ending in a marsh? If that's so, we're gonna go a bit further. Because you could catch me dead before I stay here any longer. Honestly, this is an annoying marsh. Oh, there's scenery sounds. I think I have that on, right? Let me check one more second. Yes, I do. I do have the sounds on. Gotta make sure my microphone's at least louder than it, right? It is. Good. I turned my microphone a bit down because while I was making the podcast, it was peaking a lot. Ooh. Oh, I think we might not be in a marsh. We're ending it then. Yeah, baby. Let's go over here. Sun's setting again? Oh my lord, I've slept so many times in game. I think it should be around here. Let's go more this way. You know, I gotta try to get to the center a little more. Oh boy, this is gonna be a traversable terrain, isn't it? Over there. Oh boy. This is not good. Hey buddy, we're gonna have to walk around, aren't I? Hope one day I find a mob. There's a elytra on it. Will it drop it? I hope so, because that means I can fly. That'll be good. Sadly, I gotta walk around this whole biome. You know what? Let me save you the boring part of this whole journey, right? Oh, where am I at? Yeah, 40 minutes, about there. Let me save you the boring part and just skip to me being over there. All right? See you in a bit. And jump cut. Wee. And bada bing and bada boom, I am back at this spot. It's 0 and 1,000. Well, crap, I can't count. 72,500. And let's just check our map real quick, right? That's the wrong one, isn't it? Yes, it is. Where is it again? There it is. As you can tell, our journey has been kind of on a straight line. After a long period of time of just walking, you missed on some of these, but Lord have mercy, look at it go. Wow. I can't zoom out anymore, can I? Oh boy. As I'm painted by all this distance I've traveled, thank you for watching. Honestly, I really do appreciate it. I know it's going to get annoying for me saying thank you all the time, but I do truly mean it. I do thank you. I really hope you could join the Discord server, hang out with my friends and me, and get to meet them. But this episode's come to the end, and I don't really have much to say anymore. Uh, I want to just go on a little. Let's go on fifth. What was it? Was it? It's the first time seeing him in F5. And toodaloo. Bye bye.